Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast for Rusty Cage Part 1. Cam kicked off this episode with a hockey plot, and it was really nice to see some hockey featured on Degrassi, especially since, it's so big in Canada, and even since the season started, we've been teased with, little scenes here and there, over and over, and tonight we finally got to see a bit of action in the opening, and I gotta say I'm really enjoying the Cam character so far. Cam as a character really is able to pull his weight with the story, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. There was a really dark ending tonight, it was kind of just depressing and sad, and seeing him talk to his mom, hearing Dallas say, we're all you've got, and just everything he's going through with, trying to have a relationship with Maya and fit in with them and try to be the success that everyone expects him to be on the hockey team, and, just so much pressure on him. And I think the character of Cam right now is very interesting, and, I'm very excited to see what will happen in tomorrow night's episode and throughout the rest of the season. We know he almost looks like he's about to jump off a staircase or something. I mean, I'm assuming he's obviously not going to do it at the last second, but just the fact that he is going to that extreme and considering it and practically almost doing it just shows how hard he's being pushed, and, just the emotions in his face and everything about the plot with Cam, I really enjoyed. The little karaoke scene at Little Mistakes with everyone was fun and a great balance to, this darker plot. So I gotta say, the Cam plot was fantastic and a great way to kick off this week of Degrassi. Now, as for Casey, I was very excited for this last week when I heard that his dad was back at the picture, and I was very curious, if his mom would start dating him, and of course we can see now that that seems to be what is going to be happening and what is happening. I wasn't really sure how I was feeling about the whole thing, but at the end, his mom drinking again, a nice little twist there, and they're gonna set that up, his dad being a bad influence on his mom, and, I'm assuming something big is gonna happen that will break them apart again. So, will it be, his mom is gonna go, who knows, maybe his mom is gonna end up in the hospital. Casey is gonna be really upset about, he's sort of getting his family back together. He gave away his baby, and, that was a big deal, and he's dealing, with Jenna, and he's, over her now, and, he's got his mom back in his life, and he's living with her, and everything's going, as good as, good can be, and now his dad is back in the picture, and things are starting to really disrupt it. So I can't wait to find out what will happen with his dad. The first part tonight, it was alright, but definitely this is one of the plots that, obviously we're gonna get more in as the episodes go on, and I still have interest in finding out, what kind of damage his dad is gonna do. Fiona and Imogen round out this episode tonight, and their scenes as well were fantastic as always. They had a great scene alone together at Fiona's place, and of course, Drew comes in. But I gotta say, as much as I love Fiona and Imogen and their chemistry together, Drew is also one of my favorite characters, and the three of them together, while Drew may have interrupted a potentially good scene, he still created another good scene with the three of them, and just him cleaning up his mess and in the other scene, and kind of sticking it to Fiona, and just the look that he had, and just fantastic. It's hard to keep saying things about Drew because it's always like I'm saying everything is so good, but it is him and Fiona and Imogen, and they're the stars of the show right now, and the Fiona and Imogen plot, I really want to see more of that, and typically the smaller plots get expanded into the bigger plots in the future episodes, and so hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of Fiona and Imogen. And also, we got a pig reference tonight. So in our continuity classifications there, they referenced the pig, which was really cool. In conclusion, I am very satisfied with tonight's episode, and I am anticipating tomorrow's night's episode as well. I really want to know more about what's going on in Cam's head. I want to know about Casey's mom and her drinking, and just more with Fiona, Imogen, and Drew, the roommate situation. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.